All right, so I don't know if anybody's watching this part of that. This video. That was weird. For anybody that was watching part one of that video, it just kind of cut off. It said that there was a server error, like that the server lost connection. Um, so don't know what to say about that. Don't know if I did something wrong, but yeah, that was bizarre. I don't even know what I was talking about, but probably nothing super important. Just kind of looking through this little box thingy that I have. And yeah. Yeah, I would really like to send some I would really like to send some what's it called? Some Valentines. So if you guys want to see a horrible photo of me, this was me at my, well, I probably can show this, but I'm not going to. Well, okay. So this was me, freshman year of college. I cut my own bangs and I cut them so short and they looked hideous. And I remember actually here in Greenville, I didn't live in Greenville. I'm showing it. Woo! I didn't live in Greenville at the time. I was living in a place called Peachtree City, Georgia, before I went to my university. But yeah, I was visiting my friend Rachel in Greenville because she used to live really close to Greenville. And we went to this like art place, this art gallery, and there's like this very eccentric woman that worked there or like owns the art gallery. And Rachel and I were just walking around. Rachel remembers this story very vividly as well because it was just so bizarre. And I had this hideous haircut, and I will show you guys right now how horrible this haircut was. Look at those bangs, guys. I don't know if you can see it. Look at those bangs. I literally cut them up to here. You know, as an 18-year-old girl, that is like unacceptable. Again, it's probably okay that I show like my student ID and stuff. This is old. I don't go here anymore. But this is my logo. This is our little one of our logos. You look up Kennesaw State University. It's actually a pretty big university. It has 34, 35, maybe more than that, thousand people. I think it's like 34, 35,000. When I started off, there was 27,000, which is still a lot, but yeah. Also, when I was a little guy, I was obsessed with the Jonas Brothers. And my freshman year of high school, I decided that I wanted to, there was like this costume party for one of my friend's birthdays. And my friend Wendy dressed up as Angelina Jolie, and I dressed up as Nick Jonas. You guys, this is really, really something. And yeah, in this photo, you can see like my friend, she's holding like a baby doll, but I look ridiculous, but I just want to show you guys that. This is when little Emily as Nick Jonas, and then my friend Wendy. Oh yeah, I guess it was Hollywood themed. So we all dressed up as celebrities. So interesting. I don't even know. Here's my old cat, Sydney, my first cat. He died when he was 11. He was like my big brother. I loved him so much. Here's my Nana. if you guys want to watch like a kind of weird insight to my life, kind of before I started posting regularly, there's only one video up, and it's a vlog that I did on our first like day going to the UK in 2017, summer 2017. This is my Nana. You'll see her in the video if you watch it. It should be the very first video on my channel, and that's my mom's dad, my papa. So my Nana, my papa. She's only 16 in this photo. She was 16 when she got married. There's her dad and her mom. So yeah, she was 16. I believe he was 21. Quite the age difference, but back then it wasn't as big of a deal. Also, she's from Liverpool, for those of you that live in the UK or are familiar with the UK. Oh, do you guys like that pimple? Ooh, beautiful! Let's look at my pimples. Yeah, all the good angles right now, guys. All, yes. Oh yeah, and then this shirt is when from French Club, my freshman year of high school. I still wear this shirt. I wore it to work out. My mom really gets annoyed with me when I do that, but I like it, so. I don't know where, I was gonna show you guys some postcards, but I don't know where they are. All right, I'm gonna look at the chat because I think that is enough of that for now. Probably not the most exciting thing ever. Okay. Wow, I also look really weird because even the shirt is still big for me. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Cosmic Pentastar. OMG, you got pimples unsubbed. Okay, cool. Yeah, you don't want to hang out around with people that have acne. My fave band my freshman year was Duran Duran. That is dating me. Yeah. Not really. I think it's so weird, actually, like how time goes by so quickly. Queen Tiger, it means holy blue, I'm pretty sure. It's like a really stereotypical expression. Brenna Lee, you're coming out with all the good questions. Pucokie, what are your overall thoughts on social media? I've definitely thought about it more recently, especially when I decided to take this break. I've been knowing that I've known that I've needed to take this break for a while, but it really like hit me how much I needed to take it. And there's been a lot of talk about burnout and just feeling pressure and feeling anxious and all those things from other, obviously a lot bigger social media people or YouTubers. But I find, hey Nadia, I think that if you're able to strike a healthy balance, it can be a really phenomenal thing. But I think that many of us do not strike that healthy balance, and I think it can be very damaging to us, especially if you get too consumed with that. To me, it's not. I know a lot of people get their gratitude or like their validation from social media. I don't really, for me, it's not really like that. So that's not really a thing for me as much. But I mean, not saying that I don't at all, but it's more of the aspect of like connecting with people that are potentially across the world and you're not really seeing people in your real life as much. Um, and also like just the blind judgment and the things that people say and do on social media sometimes disturbs me. And again, it's not always directed towards me, but when I see it like on other people's channels, it makes me feel sad. Like that's something I don't really get as much. Brenna Lee, if you were a teacher, what subject would you teach? I would probably teach either art, science, probably like microbiology or biology, or literature. And that's, I guess I really could. I mean, one of the best things that I feel like the better thing that I would be at would be like, um, what's it called? Psychology, but I've never taken a psychology class before. So I feel like I wouldn't maybe be the best teacher for that. I also really love history, but I don't really care about dates as much. So it's not really. Also, hey to everybody. Any anyone Cosmic Pentastar, anyone else want to do it, for solidarity? You don't have to. I wouldn't just do it. I wouldn't just get off social media just because I am. But I'm glad that I'm doing this. I think it's going to be really healthy. I actually it's kind of funny because I'm going to film videos when I'm gone. Obviously, not like posting them. There is going to be one video that's going to be posted throughout the month. But other than that, I'm not getting on YouTube and stuff. But yeah. Big Jake, the great and powerful. Hey, pucokie. Hey. Yeah. It is. Oh my gosh. Oh, yay, 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 yay. I found some fun things. Okay. So, my sister got these little kitties in South Korea. I think they are the most adorable kitties ever. And like, I feel like I don't want to, like, have you ever gotten stickers where you, like, I love stickers, but I don't want to use these stickers because they're just so cute. Like, I feel like things are not worthy of these stickers. Also, I want to write on the back of these postcards. This is so I went to, what was it called? The Elephant House in Edinburgh. And if you guys know, J.K. Rowling actually wrote the Harry Potter, some of the Harry Potter books in this, or at least she would write here sometimes. And she also wrote at a hotel that I can't think of the name right now, but I've been to that hotel a few times. We actually had a conference in that hotel. I was chairing a Model United Nations conference in Edinburgh. But I've been to Edinburgh a few times. I really like it. It's a little cold for me, but I still like it. I actually was dating a guy that was from Edinburgh for a little while back in the day. This was like a waterfall that I went to in Washington. A $2 bill if you haven't seen one before. Actually, you know what would be interesting? Definitely don't feel obligated, but if you're not from the US, because if you're not from the US, and if you send me something and you're okay with having your address, sending me your address, I will send you this $2 bill. And it even has July 24th, 2017. That's when I turned 24. I wrote that on there. I don't know why I wrote that. Maybe I meant to keep this one. Maybe I should give a different one. I have another $2 bill somewhere. Yeah. That's funny. Okay, so I know this is probably boring. I don't know how many people are watching. I'm not looking at how many people are watching, but so I went to the Van Gogh Museum in Amsterdam. And I actually think that these were actually from the Amsterdam airport, not actually the museum, but I've been to the museum as well. This is obviously a portrait, a self-portrait of Vincent van Gogh, and this is that iconic photo, head of a skull with a burning cigarette. I really like this one. One of my favorite postcards ever was this postcard from Milan, and I actually have it. I have something written on this. May 2013, Milano, Emily Elizabeth Barnes, age 19, Milman, 2013, Republic of Korea, ECOSOC. That was the committee I was in. Interesting. But yeah, I love this one. I'm going to probably frame these because I like cool postcards. Yeah, so if you live somewhere, I love postcards. So if you're thinking of something like, what would Emily like? I just like postcards. I don't feel the need to send anything else besides like a letter or a postcard or something. This is also from that waterfall. I like this one. This, I don't think he was watching right now, but this is from when I first met Hugh. We went to LACMA together, or Huey on YouTube. He's also an INFJ. I've interviewed him before, and he makes an appearance, but on this channel sometimes. But yeah, we supposedly went, what day? But I thought that had. Oh, June 15th, 2018. I'm not an ESFJ, but you can think that. It's kind of stupid to think that, well, not stupid. I don't want to say stupid. That was kind of mean. But it's silly to think that just because you have things, just because you may have significant things from your life, that you're an introverted sensor. I think that's kind of ridiculous. Considering if you guys knew me, this is like all the stuff in this little basket. And it's not all just this stuff, but I have very few things like that. Because I do not, I get rid of things and I have to write things down. I don't remember everything. Some things I do remember, some things I don't remember. But just because you have some mental things doesn't mean you're an introverted sensor. So, just want to say that. Brenna Lee, pucokie, any skills you would like to master? I really want to master the art of painting. I really like painting and drawing, and I really want to do that. Also, when I'm gone, I'm going to be making some channel art. I don't know how great it will be, but it would be interesting. Also, like typology stuff like Socionics would be interesting. Queen Tiger, pucokie, what do you think of certain people in the community claiming they know people better than they know themselves and saying they can officially type someone? I have trouble with that. I am very skeptical of people that claim that they can 100% type someone. I don't ever want to make that claim about anybody. I can feel almost 100%, but also, like, I feel like I need to think of a system for helping people with typing, because like I've done a few type sessions with people, obviously for free. I would feel weird about charging people for typing, especially because I'm not certified. And also, again, I don't think you can 100% type people. And there are certain systems out there that I think are counterintuitive and a bit misleading and aren't really not really like what Carl Jung was trying to do. But yeah. Really, what kind of paintings? Really like I really like I guess it's kind of abstract, but I don't know. I really want to do more portrait paintings because I like to paint cats. I like to paint animals. When I was in Seattle, I actually painted a few animals for people that wanted it. I have this weird style for painting those animals. It doesn't take that long, but I do this weird thing. I don't know where my pumpkin photo is. You guys have probably seen it before. But it's like I kind of sprinkle the paint. It makes into kind of like this abstract like thing. I don't know. I want to just do everything with art. Okay. Yeah. What do you guys think about typing people? Does anyone remember NF Geeks back then? People didn't even use functions as much to type. They used to use the temperaments and letters. Yeah, interesting. I mean, David Kiersey kind of promotes that. Again, I have a hate love relationship with David Kiersey. Not a huge fan, have to say. Don't really like the whole just kind of going by the letters or the temperaments, because MBTI doesn't really have it right either. So it's kind of interesting. Yeah, we're all ESTJs here. Everybody here is an ESTJ. Okay, I will show you something, and then if there's not any other questions, I probably should go, because sorry about that whole weird camera situation. I don't know what happened there. Again, I think YouTube was saying that there was some kind of connection error. I don't know if I 100% buy that. I don't know if you guys have been watching, or if you watched Shane Dawson's most recent video about conspiracy theories. Like, I don't know how many years ago, maybe not too long ago, Shane Dawson used to do conspiracy videos a lot, but he just did a bigger conspiracy video. And there's these things about phones and stuff. Also, guys, if you want to see how huge my head was when I was a baby, I also had blue eyes. So this is actually my papa, the one that you saw with my Nana. This was her husband. This was when he got older, my mom's dad. There's me as a baby, same color hair, as you can see, exact same color hair, and I had big blue eyes and such a big head. And then this gentleman over here is my dad. This is my dad. This does not look like me at all. He is so different from me. Also, he's so tan, extremely tan. He's slightly in a shadow, but not much. That was how he naturally was. And then I was just this little white ghost compared to him. But yeah. And he also had black hair, and he has a mustache. I mean, he still has a mustache, but yeah. So interesting. Yes, I have heard her new songs. They're cool. Yeah, that baby is all head. That's me. That's me. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys a cool thing, and then I'm going to sign off unless you guys have any other questions. Okay. So something that I'm going to be doing in this month of February as well is, so I know you can read this online, and there's also an audiobook and stuff like that, or at least an ebook. But I got a hardcover copy of Carl Jung's Psychological Types, which is what all of this is based on. All of this MBTI, hoopla, and Socionics, hoopla, all of that. So, Carl Gustav Jung. This is the book, and I'm going to read it. I've read parts of it before, but I'm going to read the whole thing, and it's going to be great. And I really like hardcover books. I really try to avoid buying paperbacks so. Yes, I did, Fernando. But not everybody watches Instagram stories, and not everybody is on my Instagram. I did show this on my Instagram, but yes. So this is, Brenna, this is the book that has, well, I mean, there's other books that have the descriptions, but this one actually goes through like how he sees the cognitive functions, even though he's not seeing it necessarily like that. But like, for example, right here, the extroverted type. And it goes into just different things. I guess I could read a section. B, the extroverted type. In our descriptions of this and the following type, it will be necessary in the interest of lucid and comprehensive presentation to discriminate between the conscious and unconscious psychology. Let us first lend our minds to a description of the phenomena of consciousness. The general attitude of consciousness. Everyone is admittedly oriented by the data with which the outer world provides him. Yet we see that this may be the case in a way that is only relatively decisive, because it is cold out of doors. One man is persuaded to wear his overcoat. Another, from a desire to become hardened, finds it unnecessary. I'm the other person. I don't like wearing stuff like that. I don't like umbrellas, which actually Fernando and I had that conversation. I don't use an umbrella or like a jacket when it's raining, or at least a rain jacket. One man admires the new tenor because all the world admires him. Another withholds his approbation. Sorry guys, I'm really bad at pronouncing words. Probation. Wow, I feel like it's like some really easy word that I'm like one of those people that I read stuff to myself all the time that I just don't know how to pronounce words. Anyways, moving on. Not because he dislikes him, but because it's in his view, the subject of general admiration is not thereby proved to be admirable. One submits to a given state of affairs because his experience argues nothing else to be possible. What the heck? Okay, I'm gonna finish this sentence and then I'm gonna be done. Wait a second, this sentence is long. Another is convinced that although it has repeated itself 1,000 times in the same way, the 1,000th time and first will be different. Okay, never mind. That wasn't actually a long sentence. I was looking at part of the next sentence as that same sentence. But anyways, I am gonna read this entire book in one. Well, I'm gonna read it front to back. Because again, I've read snippets of it. I've read parts of it. But I haven't read it in like a linear timeline, I guess. Let's see. Yes. All right, so peoples, I don't even know why I'm saying that. I'm going to go. Oh, here's me sleeping and pumpkin. My sister took this photo of me. Oh, wow. This is a weird photo of me, but my sister, oh my gosh, guys, this is gonna be weird. Oh, hey. Hey, Jack. So I look really weird in this photo. My sister also, well, my sister doesn't look weird. My sister has blonde hair. This is her natural hair color, guys. If you've ever seen my sister, this is what my sister looked like before she cut her hair and dyed it. She had blonde hair. And these are our cousins, and that's my Nana. Same Nana that was 16. All right, well, I'm gonna go. Sorry for the very random video, and I will see you guys in a month, I guess. Yeah, so have a good night, morning, evening, whatever, wherever you are. And yes, bye-bye, guys.